G'day everyone, I'm Kinunners and Blaze, and welcome back to episode number 37 of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself.
We're back again.
Again, for the second time. This recording.
Today or in general?
This recording. I reset this intro. It's the second time. Anyway, things to talk about straight away today. We got loads going on. Do you have anything small?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay, good. It's like, wait, what does that mean?
Wait, well,
I don't know. Anyway, this is an Xbox.
This is an
Xbox. This is frustrating, is what it is to me. What is the point?
So it's just... It's just...
Xbox is in everything now. Someone asked Phil, apparently, and he said they were going to continue making hardware regardless. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I thought we knew that anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, because I feel it's very likely, with how much they're going into this, that all the Xbox stuff's simply going to be on the Switch too, when it comes out. Like,
yeah.
Is there a purpose to getting other hardware at this point? They've even started, dabbling with the idea of putting Halo on other things.
That one is bothersome.
Yeah. Therefore, I don't know. I think they were saying something like they're not ready to put it out yet. However, like they're looking to the future or something like that.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I don't know. This might be the last straw for me in Xbox.
We'll end up just being Switch people, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we already dropped PlayStation a long time ago.
I dropped
Xbox
PlayStation when they stopped supporting the Vita properly.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically that was a long time ago.
That is a long time ago. The Vita came out like...
And now this is just...
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's like, okay, Xbox. What's even the point of having one of these consoles anymore? Like, the big thing that's making me stay with Xbox at the moment is the fact that the Switch doesn't have achievements.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't have full recording capabilities like the Xbox does.
Yeah.
Which is something not many people probably think about, however that's something that I really need. Yeah, I don't know. If the Switch 2 has those, then I do not see myself getting another Xbox console, to be completely honest. There's no point.
It's just... Yeah.
Everything.
Everything's on Switch.
Especially if they bring Halo to it. Like, my preferred place of play is the Switch. Like, generally. I prefer the Xbox's controller, though. It's way better. Anyway. Yeah, no. I don't know. It's... This is an Xbox campaign and a bento box.
Yes. And a cat box.
Yeah. Not something I'm happy about. I don't know. What can we do?
I think it's weird.
It's strange. It's like they're trying to leave the console market while not leaving the console market.
Yeah.
It's like the only problem with
Like
Xbox...
they already made a mini fridge.
Yeah, yeah. And did I send you the picture of the toaster?
No.
Oh,
They have a toaster too.
I meant to. I will do that right now. That way you can react to it live.
What? It looks like the Series S.
You'll see. There we go.
Oh, that's actually hilarious.
It only toasts one piece of toast at a time.
Yeah, that's useless. It's funny, but absolutely useless.
It puts an Xbox logo on the bread.
We have a toaster that toasts 4 pieces of bread, and then you have this thing.
It puts the Xbox logo on it, and then when you put your spread on it, you cover up the Xbox logo.
Exactly. I never understood people who were so fancy with toast like that. Like, it's food, I'm here to eat it, I don't really care.
At the end of the day, all I want is my bread toasted. It doesn't need to be fancy.
Exactly.
It doesn't need to be toasted for like half an hour straight.
Does this mean that the logo itself is not toasted properly? In which case, whatever your spread is will fall through in that section. And then you'll have like more in that section, and then it'll be spread less evenly. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Do you know what it would be good for? You know how we make like with like a toasty maker and stuff. We make like sometimes with like we put eggs on the toasty and cook it in the toasty maker while the toast is cooking. It might be handy for that. It's like to keep the egg in one spot.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Imagine if that was their whole idea the whole time.
But we have a toasty maker for that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's like...
Can you stand it sideways?
Oh. Oh, I don't know, I saw it. And did you see the price?
I have not seen the price though.
No, it's on the picture of the box that I sent you.
Oh, you sent me a picture? I was just looking at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did send you pictures.
Oh, I see.
80 Australian dollars.
What? You can get a regular toaster and have 4 decently toasted pieces of bread for the exact same price.
Even cheaper, like it came out, we can go into like...
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, we'll walk in and get one for like $30. Like... like $80 for a Series S toaster.
Just make the logo out of whatever spread you're using. Why go through this effort?
It's like... I see in some places like EB Games have like the Pokemon waffle makers that you can put like Pikachu's face on.
Well, see, that one, okay. The waffle makers and stuff like that actually makes sense because it's not, you know, you can still have like 2 that you're making.
Yeah, exactly.
Just has an imprint, you know?
Yeah.
This is just useless.
There are people who buy like single toasters because for some reason
Who is
like
having one piece of bread?
Yeah. Like, but what I've seen online at least, single toasters toast like the one piece perfectly, and like at the end of the day, it's toasted bread.
Who actually cares?
I did like 4 of them set up next to each other who toast all at the same time. Like by the time you toast one piece of bread, you put it down, and then you toast another piece of bread, and the other one's cold. By the time you...
It's already been like 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
At that point, it's lunchtime.
Anyway, I wasn't expecting to talk about this toaster for this long, let alone at all. That's what I was meant to send you the other day, out of context for anybody listening.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, let's move beyond
Moving on.
Xbox to one of their properties, the Minecraft movie thing.
Yes.
Was it behind the scenes? Is that what it was?
I think that's what it's called.
So it says. Let's have a quick look.
Where is it?
Where's it gone? I've lost it. Oh, exclusive
It
insights
is.
from the Minecraft movie, only in cinemas as like April next year or something.
Basically, the props.
Only in theaters. Yeah, the props. I mean, I must say,
Actually do look nice.
yeah, when they're not in the moving images,
Yeah.
they look pretty good.
This would be an interesting, like, what's it called? Set to move through or walk through.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Like, what they should do after all the filming's wrapped up and everything, they should move all this to like a museum or something and make it like interactable.
Yeah.
Because that'd be really neat. Like, it's such like an interesting like I like a lot of the props. However, when you see them in the movie, when
Yeah,
people are
it
using them and
looks
stuff,
really
for
odd.
some reason they look really off.
Yeah. They do.
I don't know what it is. However, like when they've got them
Right.
simply sitting there and like some of like the areas they go in, like through the cave and everything like that. It's like, oh, that looks
Yeah.
really nice. I don't get it. Oh golly. Yeah. Anyway, they
Definitely
explained.
interesting.
Well, they basically explained why Jason Momoa looks like Dora the Explorer,
Yeah.
because apparently that's what they wore in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it me? Do you want one of those square watermelons? I do.
Yes. The square watermelons do exist, don't they?
Yeah, I've seen stuff on them before.
I would
Oh,
like one.
golly.
Why are those pieces of iron so tiny?
I
On the
guess to
crafting
carry
table.
them.
Maybe that's how they carry a stack of 64.
It'd be heavy regardless.
Does that mean the nuggets are like basically the size of a pearl?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh. How do you feel about the zombie and the skeleton?
Zombie looked weird.
Okay.
Yeah. The skeleton looks fine though, I think.
I think what's strange about the zombie and the skeleton is that like the zombie is based off Steve, like in the game.
Yeah.
Steve is not Cube in the movie.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
I can understand if it was like a zombie villager, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, it's a normal zombie, which are based off the original player character. Oh golly! And
I like the skeleton though.
is Steve's whole backstory in this that he couldn't go into a mine when he's younger?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, honestly. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like, okay, he wanted to mine that badly. Oh, God.
That skeleton looks like it has a shader texture pack on it.
It does kind of, doesn't it? I noticed that there's like the scene where like the sun is like setting before the wolf howls in that. I was like, this looks like a shader pack.
Yeah.
Gosh. I don't know, I thought it was funny. Because that's meant to be diamond, I guess. Square apples.
Yes. Square
Apples aren't square in Minecraft.
No, they're not.
They did not. Oh golly.
That's fine, I guess.
Did you what do you think all the YouTubers that were there?
Yeah.
I saw Dan, and I think
Dan was there.
Was that Shadow Lady next to him?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, and then I don't know the other ones.
I don't know them either.
I think one of them's called like Mumbo Jumbo or something. They specifically pointed him out.
Yeah, one of them was a redstone person.
And he was like playing with the cactuses or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cactus is being launched.
I'm not sure how that works.
Okay. Maybe they're teasing a new block in Minecraft. Launch cactuses.
Launchable cacti.
Maybe the camels, when they eat them, they pick them up and spit them at you.
Oh. They're llamas 2.0.
The camels do spit in Minecraft.
Did it?
Yeah. Maybe they'll start spitting the cactuses instead. Oh golly. Yeah, I don't know. Looks interesting. There's a new trailer out tomorrow.
Little ghast.
A little ghast?
A little tiny ghast.
Yes, a little ghast. It's adorable. Adorable little ghast. I like the adorable little things. I've noticed they haven't shown any more animals.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
They might in tomorrow's trailer. Something we won't be discussing until next week because
you've got too much else to discuss.
Yeah, too much else to discuss, and it comes out after we finish recording this. It will. It's like,
have there been any torches?
Torches?
Yeah.
Steve's holding one at one point.
Yeah,
when they're in the cave.
I don't remember that for some reason.
When they're in the part where they're standing in the cave.
Oh, does he have a torch today? Where is that?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Could you imagine if that was Steve's backstory?
Sorry, that he couldn't
He
mine.
just got mad that he wasn't able to mine.
Maybe he was only allowed to craft. It's a 22
Oh, there
seconds.
is torches. Yeah.
They're
just thought
big,
about it for a second,
like,
and I was
wooden
like-
sticks with fire on the end of them.
They are. You're right.
Oh, golly. Is that meant to be cobblestone on the ground? Underneath them?
I don't know.
I wonder if
It looks like they
cobblestone...
just got
Sorry.
like a brick and then just tried to shave it down.
I wonder if, like, cobblestone will actually work like real-life cobblestone in this game, in this movie.
Who knows?
Because cobblestone's more like, with how sand and gravel work, right? The cobblestone
Yeah.
should work like that, realistically.
Yeah. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe it's silverfish stone.
Silverfish stone. I want to see a live-action silverfish. Imagine if they use a real silverfish.
Could you? They'd barely be able to see it.
Yeah. Imagine, like, Steve starts running the opposite direction, he's, like, yelling silverfish, and everyone else is, like, looking around like, what?
What are you talking about?
And this little silverfish come out.
Just a little tiny. Yes.
Oh, golly. Silverfish.
Oh, I want a tiny silverfish like that to just pop out from nowhere. That'd be hilarious.
You don't want them in real life, I assure you.
No.
Oh, golly.
No, I know that.
When they show Jason Momoa's room of 1989 world champion stuff,
Yeah.
there's a Game Boy in his cabinet.
Is there? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same. I'd say he's probably running is it the Game Over store that they go drive up to? Game Over
Yeah, I
World.
imagine so.
The bee!
The bee.
The bee! That's probably they did show one new animal, and that's probably my favourite new thing out of this
Yes.
entire movie.
Is there 3DSs down there too?
I think there is. I can't tell
With
from the
some
distance
form
I
of
am away
DS?
from the screen.
There's a Game Boy. There's a.
Yeah, I'd say there probably
Looks
is.
like a DS in the
or it's
back.
one of the dual screen Game & Watches.
Maybe, yeah. Although it looks like there's Game & Watches in front of them.
Oh yeah, probably. So I want to hug this bee.
I want the bee.
I want the bee. Anyway, we've talked about that for a while. We have a lot to get through.
We do.
I must
It
say,
looks-
I do feel it looks better.
Better. Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
It'll really come down to what the trailer tomorrow, does.
Yeah.
That's what it'll come down to. And the movie doesn't come out until next year or something, anyway. For us.
Yeah.
Oh golly, yeah, it's interesting to see what's gonna happen. As I said though, we won't be talking about the trailer in this podcast
No.
because we got too much.
No, we will not.
Anyway, let's talk about the big old thing. I don't even know how long we've been recording for because I've had to cover it up.
20
with
minutes about.
what we're doing. Okay. Before we go in to talk about the nominees and do our voting, let's talk about the controversial topic of the day. Or the
Is it
second
the
one,
Elden
because we already
Ring
talked
problem?
about the Xbox stuff. The Elden Ring. They came out and stated that remakes and DLC are allowed.
I'm not sure why.
I think, in Game of the Year,
Is
I
it
don't
just
think it's
because
right.
they didn't have enough?
I think remakes. Some remakes draw a funny line. If they're a completely different game, then yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit different. I think.
Like Final Fantasy VII remake and all that sort of thing.
I don't think. Yeah, I think that counts personally. I'm fine with that.
However,
The Elden Ring DLC though was what?
if it's a DLC or a remaster or something, I feel like they should have their own categories
Yeah.
rather than I understand that the Elden Ring one. I think it's probably the size of another campaign.
It probably is. I
At
don't
that
know.
point
I haven't
though,
looked
you
at
could have
it.
released it as a sequel.
Yes.
The fact that they released it as downloadable content it should be in like its own category, like best DLC of the year, or like
Yeah.
There should be. I don't know if it is in the category. I'll have to look when we get there with the ongoing support category.
I was gonna say, isn't it like the most serviced or something for the moment?
Yeah,
For the year or whatever.
I don't know. I don't understand why they can be in like game of the year when like there's a lot of other really good games that come out each year that.
My guess is just that like maybe they just did not have enough to make up the game of the year stuff.
I don't know.
That was so
It's a little bit hard
impactful.
to
So they were
tell.
like, let's just bend the rule here for a second.
Because yeah, and then like straight remakes where it's like simply like it looks better and then plays the same basically. I personally don't feel and remasters. I personally don't feel they should be in game of the year either because technically,
Yeah.
it's not like the game of that year. Like
It's not. It's just.
a previous game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. Mhm.
Yeah, like things like Final Fantasy VII remake and like the Resident Evil remakes, which are essentially completely different games. Yeah, like it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, like yeah, I don't know, because it takes up spots that I would have liked to see some other things have.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Apart from Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, and Metaphor, I don't have a single clue what the other three are.
It's alright. I can explain things if there are things that I know. However, there's probably a lot of things I don't.
I've never heard of any one of those three.
That's right. Yeah, we'll get to actual game of the year. Whoever, we'll start at the bottom. First.
Yeah.
Have you signed in?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe.
What?
Hold on.
That was neither a yes or a no.
It was a question mark.
Oh my god. Yeah, because we're gonna go through the noms.
Yes.
And
we
do
are.
our voting. Because usually I do a video each year. For it. I was like, we have the podcast now. And we usually
Yeah.
discuss this stuff behind the
We
scenes
do.
anyway. May as well discuss it on the podcast. Like, oh golly. It's not like an electoral vote.
I have not signed in, but I can do it later. I can look at all the nominees now.
Okay.
It's fine.
That's alright. We need to. We're starting on the best esports team, aren't we?
Yes, I think that's the lowest. Not the lowest. I meant the furthest down.
Yeah. We sort of discussed this before. We don't follow esports.
We do not at all. I have
Therefore-
zero clue about esports
Are you in the camp
unless
of
it's something major.
vote for the best sounding one or don't vote at all? So what camp are you in there?
I'm usually a don't vote at all kind of
Yeah,
person.
I'm sort of the same.
But sometimes I'll go for the best sounding if they have like a great name.
Yeah, no. To be honest, I'm sort of in the don't vote at all. I can't remember if I did in the video last year that I did. I simply voted for the ones that I thought sounded the best. Was
Yeah.
I? No, but yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure they all did great in their respective games, but like, I don't know. You know?
Yeah. And same goes for the next category, best esports athlete.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
I don't know any of them. I'm sorry.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
I don't know.
Anyway, next up.
What have we got? The best esports game?
Again,
We don't play esports games.
we don't really watch esports.
We don't. I
Nor
know
have we
them,
played-
but I don't do anything with them.
Yeah, as I say, I don't think I've played any of these games. I think it's hilarious that Counter-Strike 2's there,
That's
considering
the only thing else. Like Counter-Strike 2's back.
because like
Like League of Legends, I expected. Valorant, I expected. I don't know what the other two are, but
Well, 'cause-
Counter-Strike 2's back.
Counter-Strike the 2 only came out. It was either earlier this year or like last year or something like that. I have like
Yeah, but
I
like no
haven't
one
heard
says
anything
anything about it.
Everyone always talks
Yeah.
about CS:GO. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not going to worry about voting for this category.
Yeah. What's next? The content creator of the year. Do we know anybody?
I was gonna ask, do you know any of these people?
No.
Neither do I.
Moving on. What's the most anticipated
I feel
game?
like whenever we do the content, whenever I do the content creator one, I feel like I'm always really out of the loop.
Yeah. Metroid.
I was about to say, I know what I'm voting for here.
Metroid.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I know Grand Theft Auto 6 will probably be the winner. That's probably what we should
Is
do. We
that
should go.
finally coming?
Yeah, it is next year.
Oh, wow.
That's what we should do. We should go through them, and then we'll say the ones that we want to vote for, and then the ones that we think will win.
The most probable, yeah.
Yeah. Therefore, yeah, the ones that I'm voting
It
for.
could definitely be Death Stranding, though.
Sorry.
It could definitely be Death Stranding. It'll be
mean,
a tie between GTA and Death Stranding, I imagine.
It
Or very
could
close, at least.
be. However, I think GTA is very much more of a like a lot more casual players play GTA.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, I don't know. It's I think that's where it's
Is
sort
the
of
Ghost one the sequel to the original Ghost of whatever it was? Is that
Ghost
what
of
that is?
Tsushima.
Yeah, that one.
I think it is.
Ah, okay. Because I heard they were having a sequel somewhere, but I didn't know what
I
it was.
think it is.
Ah, okay, makes sense. Metroid.
Yeah, Metroid. Easy. I mean, you weren't even a big Metroid Prime fan before you saw the Metroid Prime 4 trailer.
I know.
And you talked about it longer than I did. And I am a Metroid Prime fan.
I have a special place in my life for Samus, okay? It comes from the Smash Brothers main.
Oh, golly. Anyway, best adaptation.
Adaptation. What have we got in here? Oh.
One that I'm definitely...
Oh. There's another Tomb Raider?
That's what I thought. Like, I'm usually up on this sort of stuff. Like, I didn't realize there was another Tomb Raider.
Arcane has got to do with League of Legends, right?
Yeah, there's a new
Alright.
season out or something.
Okay.
I was gonna say, because like Arcane came out like years ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a new season out or something. Like a
Well,
dragon.
we've got Knuckles,
Yeah, I'm voting Knuckles.
and I've got Fallout.
Yeah.
I
I was gonna say this might be a more difficult one for you because
both of them were good. I will say that.
I'm voting for Knuckles. I'm gonna put that out straight away.
I think I'd have to go for Knuckles as well. Simply just because it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. It's Idris Elba playing an echidna. Like,
Exactly. Like,
what else do you want? Which one do you think will win? I think
It's better.
Fallout will win.
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah.
Fallout or... Yeah, actually, yeah, Fallout.
Unless I don't know. I haven't seen seen anything on Like a Dragon. Like,
Neither have I don't know. Yeah, I'd say probably Fallout would win.
yeah. And then Tomb Raider.
I don't even know where that came from.
Oh, I think that might be the anime.
Well, it's definitely animated.
Oh, I haven't got pictures on my screen. I can't see what.
Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely animated, so yeah.
Yeah,
Probably the
yeah,
one
it's
you're
the anime
thinking
from Netflix. That's what it is. I do know what it is.
I was gonna say, I've never seen that in my
I
life.
thought that came out like 2 years ago though.
Oh. Yeah,
I might be
have no
wrong.
idea about it.
I feel like it came out like 2 years ago. I remember seeing it when I first saw stuff about Pluto.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was a while ago now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no. Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles. What are we up to? Best
multiplayer. I know what I'm voting for.
Well, yeah. I don't even think that's a question for us.
I mean, you haven't even played Jamboree yet.
No, I haven't.
And you already know which one to vote
I'd
for.
still pick it. To be fair, I've never played Tekken. I don't even know what Helldivers is. I've never played Warhammer, and I stop playing Call of Duty back at Ghosts. So
Yeah. Fair. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, no. Super Mario Party Jamboree. I realized I'm gonna put it in right now. I realized in the last podcast I didn't do my mini review.
Did you not?
No, I forgot to.
Did we forget about it? Wow.
We were busy talking about Donkey Kong.
We were already talking about Mario, that's why.
Parks. Yeah, if I'll do it really quickly right now, I've got 2 mini reviews to do. The first one was last week's one, which was the race course track that I can't remember the name of right now.
Okay.
It's literally, the race course is literally like literally the star only spawns in 2 places on the entire map.
Oh.
And it back and forths between those places.
Weird.
The way it is, it's like it's a loop because it's a racetrack.
Yeah, it's
and
a
then
racetrack.
At one point it splits into 2 and then they merge back into each other again, and then the star will switch between those 2 parts.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's interesting. It's a different way
to
to do it.
Or not.
There was a lot going on.
I think it's just like the prediction of knowing where the star is and trying to.
Yeah. It was different. I'll give it that. It's I can't say it was better or worse than a normal board. It was simply different.
It simply was.
It was a different way to do it. And then last week, when I played it again, we played the Western map, which is from Mario Party 2 because we unlocked it. And
yep.
My gosh, that train is frustrating. There's a train. It sits on the map, like, cause you walk around the train track basically.
Is it like the middle?
It goes sort of around the outside.
Oh, okay.
And then like when you land on an event space, it'll move to the next station on the track. And if you happen to be standing on the spot that it goes through, it knocks you all the way back to the start of the map.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
And if you happen to get to a station that it's staying at, you can pay to take a ride on the train, and then it comes up with a block that you have to hit like a dice. And it depending what you hit, the train will either go backwards or forwards or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you can't even choose. You
train
pay,
going
but you
backwards.
can't even choose which way you want the train to go. I think people really like this map from Mario Party 2. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
The train was really frustrating.
It sounds kind of annoying, to be honest.
And then there was like there's a part where you can call people over to a bar. Like you can call all the players over to a bar. If you go into this bar, and you have to pay all for that as well. And it's like,
what?
Literally, all you're doing is like calling everybody over to the space that you're on, basically.
That's so weird. All right.
Yeah, it was very strange. Anyway, that's my little Mario Party Jamboree for this week. Out of the way.
Question mark.
Anyway, next category.
Best sports and racing. What was even in those? I have no idea. There's another tennis game?
Sorry?
There's another tennis game?
Which one?
Man, I thought everyone was done with tennis.
What, Top Spin?
And the best sports and racing. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen any of these, to
I
be
don't know
completely
anything
honest
about
with you.
them, yep.
If
Moving
it's
on.
not Forza or Dirt, it literally means nothing to me usually when it comes to this type.
Exactly.
I guess Mario Kart is another one. Does that even count?
I guess that counts. I don't know.
Yeah,
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna vote.
The best civ and strategy. What do we got in here? Age of Mythology. I don't know anything in here.
I know of
honest.
Unicorn Overlord.
I do not, and it looks like the most regular anime I've ever seen.
Its name though.
Sounds like an anime.
Unicorn Overlord. Manalords. Kunitsu Yami Path of the God. I've heard of that as well. I've heard of some of these. However, I don't know.
I've heard of the Age of Mythology one.
Yeah, that I think.
I don't know anything
I think it's a
about it.
remake. This Age of Mythology.
I think so. Yeah, it's retold. I think it's
Yeah, I don't know.
been a thing before. I don't really know.
Neither do I.
Okay. What's in the best family? Imagine Mario Party being there. Yeah. What?
Oh.
Why does Zelda count as a best family?
Sitting down and playing a Zelda game with your family.
What?
It's like 4 swords. This is actually kind of difficult for me. Like, I've played Jamboree, and I will probably vote for Jamboree.
Yes.
However, Astrobot's really good.
I don't know what Astrobot is.
It's really good. And I will, unless it comes to PC, I'll never be able to play it because I don't want to get a
looks like
PlayStation
Eva
for it
from
alone. It's a PlayStation. You go around on your PlayStation controller ship and find PlayStation characters, essentially.
I'll look this up for a second. I'll look at the images.
I've heard people like describe it as as good as like a Mario game and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
It is really good.
Oh, I see. I see what the go is. Yeah.
From what I've seen of it, it is really, really good.
Interesting.
I'm gonna vote for Jamboree because that's the one I've played and I do like it.
Molly.
God, it does
Yeah.
this. I don't like that his name's Astrobot.
Yeah, that bothers me.
I know that doesn't bother most people because nobody even knows what Astro Boy is anymore these days. Like,
Yeah.
I say most
What?
people.
I don't understand.
There'd be a good amount of people who do. However, like, yeah. So try.
What is? I still don't get what Peach's game and Zelda has to do with it.
Yes.
Both of them are single player game. Oh.
I don't understand why they're in the family game category. But I guess
I'd personally go for Mario Party, I guess, because it seems the most.
I guess family friendly might be
the way it's going.
because the
But I
Plucky
used to
Squire is a
think
single
these
player
were
game as
for
well.
Family
Like,
in general. Is it? I don't know what that is.
actually, I think literally other than Mario Party Jamboree, every single one of these is a single player game. I'm pretty sure for the most part.
So it might just be the most family
Like family
Yeah, okay.
family orientated game, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
still
gonna
go for Mario Party in that category. I think
And I think Astrobot will win.
probably. What's next? Best fighting.
Yes.
I have not played any one of these games.
I know multiverses people really like.
They do.
Yeah, it's got Shaggy in it. Anything that has Shaggy
That's
in it,
why.
people like.
It'd be like if they put Shrek in it.
Grand Blue Fantasies. Yeah.
I imagine Grand Blue would probably win. The one I've heard most about.
Maybe. I think Dragon Ball will win.
Or Dragon Ball, yeah.
I know that's been massive, the new Dragon Ball.
Has it? Maybe I'm just not online as much as I think I am.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even going to vote this category because
Yeah.
none of them are Smash
Yeah.
Brothers, that's why.
Exactly.
It's the only one I play.
Oh, best RPG. What's it here? Oh. Well, we can't technically, unless you go for Final Fantasy, I suppose.
I was
We
gonna
can't
say, like,
technically
we can
vote for
vote
any of these.
because there's some that I do think like deserve it, despite the fact that I haven't played
Metaphor.
any of them.
Yeah.
I'm-
I'd imagine Elden Ring would probably win.
I think Elden Ring will probably win. I'm gonna vote for Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah. As much as I haven't played it, Metaphor looks wonderful. So.
Well, you can vote for Metaphor if you want.
Oh no, I'd go for Final Fantasy too.
Metaphor's simply not my type of game, but
It just looks cool. Yeah, exactly.
oh god, next up.
Best action and adventure. Oh, I go for Zelda.
I apologize if I keep sounding like distant sometimes as well. I have to keep moving over to my laptop.
Just leave. Yeah. I forgot Star Wars came out.
Yeah, I thought people didn't like it.
So did I. There's a Prince of Persia game?
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like a Metroidvania, like a 2D one.
Oh, okay. The more you know. Anyway, I go for Zelda.
You can go for Zelda. I don't know whether to choose Astrobot or Zelda.
Have you played? You haven't played either of them, have you?
No. However, I have seen things of them. And I was excited for Star Wars Outlaws, and apparently it's bad, therefore I'm not going to play it.
Fair.
I'm going to choose Zelda because I know Astrobot's going to win, and I'd like to help Zelda a bit.
Yeah. Astrobot's got enough categories. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Astrobot's in Game of the Year.
Literally. Best action game. What have we got in here?
None for me.
Absolutely nothing. Okay.
I know people really like Stellar Blade.
I've heard. Don't know anything about it.
To me, it looks like.
It looks like Bayonetta.
It does kind of look like Bayonetta. It's like Bayonetta and Tales of Arise mixed together, in my opinion.
Yeah.
By what I've seen, at least. COD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Myth. Yeah. Don't you play as a monkey in that game?
The best VR game.
I don't have the VR here.
Except for Batman either. Interesting.
Maybe you're gonna have to get back on the VR later.
Maybe.
Some good games by the looks of it. Anyway, moving on because we don't know any of them.
Yep. Best mobile game. What came out on mobile? There's a mobile game in Game of the Year. They must have been really struggling this year.
I didn't know Zenless Zone Zero came out.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I think I've shown you a trailer for it before.
Probably have. The Wuthering Waves one. That person looks like Corin.
I mean, I know which one I'm choosing.
I don't know why anyone would choose anything other than Pokemon.
The Pokemon trading card game is really. The funny thing is, I haven't played it yet. I need to
Neither.
install it because I want to start opening some packs and get some.
Is
of the
the whole
fun
point of AFK Journey to be away from it?
I don't know. Possibly.
That is incredibly
That sounds
fun,
interesting, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna choose Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't know Zenless Zone Zero even came out. It's an action RPG.
Oh,
I think.
got it.
I think it's an action RPG.
Maybe.
Oh, it's like the most generic anime thing you'll ever see.
It looks like it. Yeah.
I think I've showed you. I think it's the one.
I'm sure you probably have.
Wait,
shown
it's
me
the one
something
with the
like
guy
that.
who's basically Yuito.
Oh, yeah.
And they
I
can
think I
all
know what
like
you're talking about now.
Spider-Man around the city.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's that one.
yeah. Gotcha.
Again, I didn't
I
even
had
know
no
that came
idea that
out,
came out
and I
either.
didn't know it was going to mobile. I thought it was going to other things.
Yeah. Anyway. What's in the best debut indie game?
The best debut.
Pacific Drive.
I
forgot that
is.
even came out this year. That's what I was talking about, where it's like the weird. It's a car game.
Oh, okay.
It's the car survival game. With like the half story built into it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna vote this one because I don't know, like, any of them. Like, I've seen stuff with the Plucky Squire. That's about it.
I know Pacific Drive. I probably do that. It was pretty good.
Oh, okay. And then I think Animal Well will win because everyone keeps talking about that game.
I've never heard of it, to be honest.
Oh, gosh. Best indie game. Moving on.
Yep.
I think Animal Well will win.
Probably. Oh. Interesting.
Best community support.
I mean, Baldur's Gate would probably win, right?
I have no idea. Probably. Did No Man's
I
Sky
don't
have an
imagine
update
why
this year?
Fortnite would win.
I haven't kept up with it.
I don't even know what's in No Man's Sky anymore.
Neither do I. And then Final Fantasy 14. Moving on.
Yeah, I imagine Baldur's Gate would probably win.
Do
Best
we play
ongoing.
video games?
I don't know. Diablo still exists?
Best ongoing. Destiny should not exist. No. I do not agree.
I didn't know Diablo had more.
Destiny 2 broke me years ago, and I will never ever go back to it.
You never recovered.
They deleted the campaigns that I was playing through.
Yeah, they did.
Rude. Oh golly. The parade is not getting my vote. And neither are any of these, because I don't know any of these.
We just didn't play any games this year.
We're the type of people who don't play the games the years they come out. Like.
Yeah, we play them at least 3 years later.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Except for Zelda.
Games for impact.
I don't know a single... Oh, Life is Strange is here, I guess.
I know Life is Strange
I don't know.
exists.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it really, though.
Neither do I. What is Neighbor? They keep showing up
What is
everywhere.
half of any of these. Your neighbor keeps showing up.
I don't know. Again, another one. I don't know.
Why is that called Closer the Distance?
I don't know.
Moving on.
Innovation
in
accessibility.
accessibility. What?
I think
What is
like
any of
games
these
with like the
got
most
to do-
accessibility options.
Oh, okay.
I think I
Is it
voted
just everywhere?
for Forza last year. I think had like a bunch of new accessibility options.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Neither do I.
Like I haven't even heard anything about accessibility in those games to even try.
Best performance.
Who's Brianna White
Brianna?
play?
Yeah. This is Final Fantasy. Who's she?
Literally the only
it
one
out.
that I would know.
Oh, is it Aerith?
Sorry?
Is it Aerith?
Is it Aerith?
I think it's Aerith, yeah.
Okay, I'm voting for her.
We go for that.
Simple.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh.
Again, I thought nobody liked Outlaws.
Yeah.
I don't know. Aerith will
Best
probably win
audio
anyway.
design.
Best audio.
What is
design.
Astrobot's audio?
Oh, Astrobot has really good music.
Does it?
It has really, really good music. As does Final Fantasy, though.
I'd still be biased to Final Fantasy personally.
Oh, this is a
Ironic
hard
considering
one for
I've
me.
never played the game.
You know what upsets me?
What?
What upsets me is that they have this rule that they allow for like remasters and remakes and DLC and that. And Shadow Generations is in this category.
You're right, it isn't. Who made this? Bioshock.
And they can't go around saying things like, "Oh, it came out not that long ago," because
You're telling me
Jamboree came
COD's
out after,
in
and I'm
best
pretty sure.
audio design?
I think. Wait, did Jamboree come out after or before? I can't even remember now.
I think it was before. I think it was a little bit before.
I don't know. Either way, yeah, it's not here.
No,
Man, it's what should
no,
be
it
here.
isn't. I'm disappointed.
Because it easily has the best audio design out of any of this. I mean, it's a Sonic game. Like, Sonic Generations, especially, is literally, like, it is a remix.
It is.
The entirety of the game is like a bunch of remixes. A really good music.
Jamboree came out first, just before it.
Josh. Wait, why is the Sonic Cross Shadow Generations not in one of the other categories either? Like,
why
family.
is it not here in general?
If they include things like that. If they're including the Elden Ring DLC, the Shadow Generations part needs to be included.
That deserves to be there. That's a whole other campaign in itself.
Exactly. Anyway, I'm voting for Final Fantasy, I think.
Yeah.
As much as I like Astrobot stuff.
Score. Was that best audio design? Yeah. Best score and music. I don't actually know the music in Metaphor.
Again, no Sonic Cross Shadow Generations.
No Sonic. This is just.
I mean, I'd have to imagine Metaphor's alright. Like, it's Atlas.
This is a tragedy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard what Metaphor actually sounds like. Like, much on it.
Like,
but it
Atlas.
is Atlas.
I don't know. Okay,
Probably
if I went
go
for best
Final
audio
Fantasy.
design in Final Fantasy, because I do think it has pretty good audio, I might go for Astrobot in this one.
Fair.
Sonic should be there though.
I'm still mad Sonic's not there. This is just. Oh.
That's like.
It's a
Oh,
tragedy.
what one was it? Was it when Frontiers was in that it lost to one of them?
Yeah.
Like Sonic Frontiers lost to.
I don't understand how Sonic can lose in a music category.
Yeah. Literally. Like
They have like basically the equivalent of both pop, rock, and anime songs. You can't go wrong.
and sometimes some nice songs as well. Like
Sometimes you've got some instrumentals thrown in there.
yeah. Like this Sonic, like for a while there, all it was ever known for the entire series was its soundtrack. Like,
Was its music? Yeah. If it's one thing they can do, it's music.
anyway, anyway, best art direction. I mean, Metaphor, right?
Yeah, I'd
It's
imagine.
Atlas.
Yeah, it's Atlas. This is the Sonic of the art direction. It's
This is
Atlas.
rigged.
Yeah.
If Metaphor doesn't win that one, something's wrong.
Yeah. Why is Elden Ring in best art direction?
I don't know. To me, it looks like the most generic fantasy thing ever.
Exactly. It looks like every medieval. It looks like Skyrim 2.0.
Yeah. Oh golly.
Then again, you could say Metaphor looks like Persona 2.0, but it's Atlas. Come on now.
Metaphor looks like a little bit more
Looks like
arcade
Persona 3.
I guess. No.
Yeah. It's Persona stylized.
It is.
Times 2.
I'm convinced that they got Atlas in to do the menus for Sonic Cross Shadow Generations.
Who knows?
that
best
persona-ish.
narrative.
It's like, oh golly. Anyway, yeah, best narrative. I mean, I don't know what Metaphors is like.
No, neither do I.
Final
So,
Fantasy VII, though. I do
Final
know what that
Fantasy
one's
it
like.
Yeah. Best game direction. So, do they actually have like proper games in the running for this year, or is it just the same thing over and over again?
It is only these games.
One of them's a mobile game. I'd actually just. Oh.
Oh golly. Yeah, I'm going Astro, to be honest, for this one.
Fair.
Although I think
What
Elden
would
Ring will win.
Yeah. Although, I don't know. Could be any of them, really.
Yeah.
For game direction.
I don't know. There was a lot of controversy over Final Fantasy and Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure, this time around.
Yeah. I can understand why. But...
I don't know. I mean, Astrobot's neat. And then, yeah.
And Game of the Year.
Game of the Year. I'd
imagine Elden Ring would win.
The fact is that that'll hurt, regardless.
It will hurt.
You're really
absolutely right.
And I'm going to vote for it because I really want it. I really want Metaphor to win.
That would be amazing.
Like, I have more of a personal connection to Astrobot and Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
However, I really want Metaphor to win.
Seeing a game like Metaphor winning Game of the Year would genuinely be something extremely interesting.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know, did Persona win Game of the Year when it came out?
I don't think it did. I don't remember it winning.
You may have to quickly look back up.
Might have to.
When did Persona 3 Reload come out? Did it come out last year?
Yeah. I think.
I can't even remember if it came out last year or this year.
Yeah, I'm so, like, not in this year.
The only two games that we've played that have come out this year. Zelda and Mario Party.
Wild took it from Persona 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, it would be very interesting to see a game like Metaphor.
I'm choosing Metaphor because I want it to win. It looks good. Like,
it does.
I'm not simply doing this because it's like, I want Atlas to win.
No.
I do actively think Metaphor looks amazing. Like, I haven't played any of these games.
Yeah.
Therefore, I can only really base it off what I've seen.
It's just a point that we have more to do with Final Fantasy in general. Just because
yeah, that's what I have to do. And then Astrobot's simply great. And then I think it's likely to be Astrobot or Elden Ring that'll win.
Yeah.
I am thinking Astrobot might have a really good chance though because it was huge.
Which is incredibly interesting because I had no idea it existed before today.
Because you had no idea. Oh golly, it's good.
Maybe it's because I stick in my own little chamber, I guess.
Your little Fire Emblem bubble.
Yeah, I stick in my little RPG bubble.
Anyway, that's it for our votes this year. We voted for like 14.
Everything was the same in each category, basically.
14 out of 20.
What can you do?
That's the thing. All the games
There
were
was
very
nothing different.
It's mostly the same. I'm sure there was a lot more games that came out this year.
Final Fantasy, Metaphor, and Astrobot in almost every single category.
It is nice to see Metaphor there.
It is, yes. But also, like, were they struggling to get games in or something?
Like
when did Persona 3 come out?
Yeah, because if remakes are allowed, and Persona 3 Reload is very different to what it was originally.
2024. Why is it not here?
Why is it not there?
This Persona 3 is not here. Sonic is not here. What are they doing?
Okay, that is
Sega
strange.
Publishers, I guess.
All I can think of is it came out that early in the year that they forgot about it.
Maybe. It came out in February. The very beginning of February.
Yeah.
So it definitely could be a case they just forgot.
Because, the people who come up with the categories are, specific judges, I think, or, critics.
Ah, okay.
Which makes me think that literally Persona 3 was either forgotten about, or forgotten about enough, at the very least, that it didn't get enough votes to be a nominee.
Yeah. Just kind of sad.
Because that should be in the best sound design.
100%.
No, best soundtrack.
Art direction too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, wait a minute. What's happening? And it should be in the best remake category that doesn't exist.
Yes, can we make that a category, please? So they're still doing this.
The amount of remakes that come out every year at this point may as well be
I feel like
a
there's
category.
a remake in almost every single like actual Game of the Year category. Just give them their own, please.
Didn't Resident Evil remake? Didn't one of them win one of the Game of the Year?
One of them was in it. Yeah.
Something like that. It's like, okay, it's Resident Evil though. There's like the game that's already been out before.
Yeah.
Even though it is completely different. Like the Resident Evil ones are like Final Fantasy's remake stuff. Like,
yeah.
even then.
But still.
It'd be like if they put like Halo 2 Anniversary in.
Can you imagine?
It's like, this is Halo 2.
Oh my goodness. That's awful.
Yes. And then I guess we'll be back in future podcasts to discuss the other what's it called, the player's choice ones.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, Sonic and Persona will be there.
Yeah. This is just a tragedy.
Because what dates are those existing?
Pardon?
The player's voice ones. What dates are those existing?
I don't know. What dates are they? Where are they? They open in December.
December. Okay.
December 2nd is the first one.
That'll give more time for Sonic to get there.
Yeah. And for people to remember Persona, apparently.
I reckon Mario and Luigi will be there. Because there is a lot of people... I know this has been very controversial.
Ooh, yeah.
There is a lot of people who will like it. Who do like it.
Yeah.
Wait, did Paper Mario 1000 Year Door remake come out this year?
Did it?
Did it come out?
I'm gonna find out now.
I think it did.
Where's the release? It did.
What? What is happening?
Where? It is 2024, right? I'm not like...
Yeah, it's 2024. Oh, what is happening? Where are all these games? Why was the Game Awards
What is
categories
happening?
all the same for the most part? Like...
And why have I not heard of at least half of them?
Oh my god. What a mess. Anyway.
Oh, that's funny.
We've been recording for a while. We better
We
finish this
have.
up. What was our poll like for...
We didn't
last
get
week?
anything.
Didn't get anything?
No.
What's our poll for this week gonna be?
We're probably just deciding between what the game of the year might be, I
The
guess.
poll will literally be the Game of the Year category.
Oh, there's not enough in the poll for that.
No, we'll make our own Game of the Year category of things that weren't in.
Why is Zelda not in the Game of the Year category? What?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of controversy about Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
I know the performance is one of the controversial topics.
Is it?
Apparently people say it runs really badly.
This might go back to me just not noticing things running poorly again.
And then like there's some people who don't like the mechanics over like a normal Zelda game, which is
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
that is subjective. Like that's a subjective.
That's just...
And then I think the other controversial topic of it is the fact that you have to scroll left to right for all the echoes.
That I agree with. I don't even have that many.
They made a statement.
That I agree with.
The people's at Nintendo's, they made a statement about that. And they said it's because they want you to see everything to be able to choose different
No.
things and have different ideas.
No,
No?
I see barely anything scrolling through that. And I don't have that many. And it's a pain. Stop this. Stop making scrolls from left to right. They're awful. Get rid of them.
That's something that really frustrated me in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Scrolling left to right. I was like, gosh, seriously.
No, it's a lot worse with the echoes because you've got so much more.
Why can't we have lists? Whatever happened to good old
Please.
lists? Why is everything going to be left and right? Halo as well. Stop it.
And if you accidentally let go of the button before you've gotten to the one you want, you have to go through the list again.
Like, you have to hold down the button? Oh, yeah, because... Yeah,
You
that's
do.
right.
You have to hold down the button. It's awful.
awful.
I agree with that complaint.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, yeah, our poll will probably be the things that were missed out in the game of the year. And then... I don't know, maybe we'll have to write going by their rules, that way we can include the remakes and remasters.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's it for now.
I think that's it. That's a long video. I don't even know if I have enough footage for this video, we'll find out.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening, and we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Goodbye.